Now, I'll be the first to admit, I was not the best high school student. My grades were bad. But college was presented as the only viable real option. Now, I eventually ended up going, I graduated, and I got my degree, and I'm here now, so I guess you could say it worked out. But then there's people like my mom who didn't finish college, and she ended up on the radio for 20 years, and that was her childhood dream. Now, these are two really specific examples, but they go to show that there are different routes and different lanes for different people. So today, that leads us to our question, is college really the best option? After high school, you've got to make a big life decision. Do you commit 4 years of your life and probably thousands of dollars to go to college and get a bachelor's degree? Do you go to community college or the trade school route? Or do you skip all of that and jump straight into the world of work? This is a really personal decision. We all know everyone is different, and what works for one person doesn't mean it's going to work for everyone. At the same time, college is often presented as the best option, full stop. Why? Because like it or not, a college degree has become the ticket to access a middle-class life. It's not your grandparents' economy anymore. Back in 1950, a high school diploma could get you a solid, good-paying job. You could go work on an assembly line, save money, and even buy a house. My mom was telling me about, I don't know if he's my grandpa, my uncle, some dude from back in the day, and he was a butcher straight out of high school, and he was able to buy a house and retire like it was nothing. Today, not so much. Most of the factory jobs have gone to other countries where labor is cheaper, and the good-paying careers that exist now are more complex. So employers, a college degree screams, you can trust me, I'm skilled. I worked hard for 4 years, and if you hire me, I'll work hard for you too. College is now more popular today than ever before. In 1940, a little over 4.5% of the US population aged 25 or older had completed 4 years of college. Since then, it's been a steady climb upward. Now that number is just shy of 35%. That's more than 1 out of every 3 people. Now, that's all great, but you're gonna have to pay for that college degree. Do you know how much that is these days? I mean, seriously, it's ridiculous. The average cost to attend a private college is over $35,000 a year. That makes in-state public college look like a bargain at $10,000 a year. Now, yeah, there's financial aid and scholarships, but depending on what your pockets are doing, that could really hurt you. College wasn't always this expensive. If you adjust for inflation, students in 1990 were paying 1/3 of what we're paying today. Maybe today's grads are at least making more money. Nope. New college grads in 1990 made around the same amount of money on average as new college grads today. That's just fantastic, isn't it? To pay the absurdly high cost of college, students are taking out loans, and that means debt. The typical student leaves college owing around $30,000. But that's just the average. For some, it's only a few thousand. For others, it's over 100,000. Eek. I was complaining about a couple grand. I couldn't imagine hundreds of thousands of dollars. Man. All right, so what are the arguments against going to college? Well, to start with, it's a risk. That debt we talked about is no joke. And it's not just a number on the screen. It takes the average person 21 years to fully pay off that $30,000 loan. That's not just an inconvenience. It can limit your ability to save up money to buy a car, buy a house, or even retire. And all the benefits you might get from that degree only matter if you graduate. When you look at the numbers, 4 out of every 10 students fail to graduate within 6 years. That's thousands of dollars down the drain. Definitely put me in that statistic. It took me 7 years to graduate, just so you know. It's also common belief that a college degree opens doors to great careers that you couldn't get without one. But is that actually true? Well, the Federal Reserve Bank of New York has been tracking this very question for years. They found that 41% of recent college grads are underemployed. That means they're working a job that typically doesn't require a college degree. So for those jobs, all that time and money spent getting a degree wasn't necessary. And the whole college decision process is a lot to ask from a senior in high school. Like I said, I had no idea what I was doing. It was really easy for me to make a bad decision. And I'm not the only one who thinks that. A recent poll interviewed over 122,000 adults and found that half of them either regretted what they studied in college or the college they went to. Come on, people. Life's too short for regrets. And remember, saying no to college doesn't mean you're destined to spend the rest of your life in a minimum wage job. You have other options. There are trade schools in a bunch of different fields, ranging from aircraft maintenance to IT technician to sound engineer. There are apprenticeships where you learn on the job while you get paid. That's a path that a lot of electricians take. And a lot of these jobs pay really well. The median salary for an elevator installer is almost $80,000. The average salary for a new college grad with a bachelor's degree is around $51,000. Honestly, I'd take either of those salaries right now. And for white-collar jobs, a college degree isn't necessarily a must-have. There's a growing trend where big-time companies like Apple, Google, and IBM no longer require college degrees for their jobs. Even some top executives are questioning college. Elon Musk, even though he went to college, talking about you don't need college.
There's no need even to have a college degree at all. If somebody graduated from a great university, that may be an indication that they will be capable of great things, but it's not necessarily the case.
But the people who are doing the work that we care about are figuring out what to do next, not following the person who told them what to do next. And the problem with most colleges is they are high school, but with more binge drinking. And high school is a series of tests that prove that you fit in more than everyone else, that you have done what you are told.
The A students work for the B students, the C students run the businesses, and the D students dedicate the buildings.
What seems to matter most is out-of-the-box creative thinking. College is what most of the job applicants have, so not going can make you stand out if you have the right skills. Peter Thiel, a tech billionaire who made most of his money by founding PayPal, offers a $100,000 fellowship to people under 23 to not go to college and instead pursue work outside the classroom. Not too shabby. I'm mad that I'm just now hearing about it, but still, not too shabby. All right, so we've been beating up on college pretty hard for the last few minutes. Yes, it can be expensive. Yes, it takes a lot of your time. Yes, there are alternatives. And it's easy to look at mega success stories like Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates, two billionaires without a college degree, and think, why not me? But those guys both got accepted to Harvard. And Bill Gates has said, and I quote, college is a much surer path to success than not going. The value of a college degree is pretty clear. 9 out of 10 new jobs created in the last year have gone to college grads, and those grads will earn $900,000 more over their lifetime than the typical high school grad. And while trade school grads might make more money to start, research shows that a bachelor's degree pays out more over the long haul. On top of that, college gives you access to career resources and internships that all give you a leg up in establishing your career. But college isn't just about putting you in a position to make money. It's also about the experience. You're exposed to new people and new ideas. You can make lifelong friends and take a bunch of different classes that might turn you on to something you never would have known about. And it could be a good transition to adulting. You're on your own, probably for the first time, but you also have structure and support if you need it. And the connections you make at college go beyond just the 4 years that you're there. Many schools have vast alumni networks composed of thousands of graduates. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, over 70% of all jobs are found through some form of network. A big chunk of that is people that went to the same school that you did. As a matter of fact, I'm working with 2 San Francisco State alumni right now. Hi guys, how's it hanging? Go Gators. When Mark Zuckerberg left Harvard to start Facebook, who did he take with him? His college roommate, of course, who's now worth $12 billion. Best networking outcome ever? Maybe. All right, folks, that about covers it on our end. To recap real quick, basic arguments against college are it can be risky because you can go into debt and might not even graduate. A lot of people with college degrees have jobs that don't require it, and there are other quicker, cheaper options that might get you to where you want to go. The arguments for college are that it pays out more money over time on average than most other options. It can help transition into living life as an adult, and it gives you access to an alumni network which can help you with job opportunities. But what do you all think? If you haven't gone to college yet, do you think that you will? And if you did go to college or you chose not to, how do you feel about your decision? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this episode, we've got another one that looks at whether or not the government should offer free college to everyone. Check it out. Until next time, I'm Miles Best. Peace out.